Welcome back to my classroom. I wanted to update you on how I do Google Slides, and a few of you wanted to get a closer look at how I do the hotkeys. Well, even since I've done that, I have updated a few things. As you can see on my screen here, I have even updated where I have my Google Slides. So you will see over here on the right side, you will see that I have on the top, let me move myself over there so I can, right here is currently where I have my lesson props. These are the Google Slide props. And then down there on the bottom are the reward slides. Part of the screen is off. Um, Here's the full screen, and I put part of it off. I didn't really need to see that part. For tips, I could see most of it. I really just use the tips now to remind me of what we're doing because I've taught a lot of the lessons. If it's a brand new lesson, I may do something a little different. I was just wanting my classroom screen to be a little bit bigger than what I was doing before when it was above. And today I liked it. There were a couple of things I'm not 100% sure on, but when there's something new, sometimes you have to do it a couple of times before you really like it. So I'm going to play with this setup for a couple of days on my screen and see if I like it. But let's get to the good stuff. Before I show you the videos that I took today of classes, I want to show you this is that Wacom tablet that I use. And the first time that I did the Google Slide video, which I will link in this video, I did not have this. Okay, this comes with a pen, and it uses it. That's what I was using to move my screen around. It uses it like a mouse. You can write on the screen. You can underline, circle, everything that you do with your mouse, you can do with this. It helped my wrist out. It's more comfortable. I keep it at waist level so that my arms are comfortably down. I can easily do my TPR, or I can set it down next to me. So it's pretty easy. The other thing I liked about it though, and it took me a little bit to figure out how to do it, these buttons you can program with the hotkeys. So what I mean by that is before you would see, and it was far away, I would hit the keys, command, and then whatever hotkeys I was going to do. But for this, I can just hit the buttons. So for example, I leave up, I'm going to show you, I'm going to move my picture here. I usually leave it down here. I'm still finding a good place for it on where I want it. I might leave it over here. I like to leave it off to the side so that if I show a prop that covers up the whole screen, I can kind of look over at the preview screen and see if it's actually in the camera. When I am in class, this is what I did this morning. I had my window over here with the lesson props above me and the rewards down below. And so while I was talking to the student, it's the end of class, and I was like, okay, well, I will see you next time. And then I just switch over to this goodbye screen that I have, and then turn my sound off and exit the classroom. So if I were talking to the student and it was time to go, then I might go, oh, it was so great to see you. And then in the corner of my eye, I'm still going over here and touching the preview window over here. But I'm waving to the student, and with my right hand, I'm clicking the button on my tablet and then going to the goodbye screen. Okay? Or if I'm talking to the student and we're working over here and I circle something and I go by subway. Subway? You travel by subway? Then I can click over here, activate my window. Okay? Activate my window. I'm going to use my fingers to push the second button, and then I show them subway. And I'm up here, and then I show them the subway. If I need to change the slide, I can either corner my eye or I can kind of glance real quick over there, touch the screen, and I can advance it. Ill, dill, fill. Then I can click the preview window, and then down here on my tablet, I can click on the one and come back to the screen. You get a star and a dino star! Woohoo! Dino is so happy! Great job! And I can seamlessly change. I'm going to show you how that looks in the classroom as well. But I just wanted to give you an idea here of what it looked like before you see it in the classroom and all the up close shots. So right here, I'm about to hit the first key on the Wacom tablet there down at the bottom to switch from my welcome slide to my big slide. So that's one way that I transition using the Wacom tablet there, is just by hitting those keys and never really touching the keyboard. Here I'm about to hit the reward hotkey on my Wacom tablet. It's that third one there. I'm feeling my way to the third button so that I don't really have to look down. I've clicked on it. We're talking about the reward, and then I'll just reach down and touch that first one to switch me back to the full camera of myself. Here again, you will see me finding the button that I need. That was the second button there, which I have programmed to go to my props. So any pictures, I've clicked that first one there to go back to my big screen. Now I'm drawing and writing on the slides. Here again, I'm just going to seamlessly, without looking down, touch the buttons. I will admit sometimes I do glance down, but it isn't necessary. I think it's just something that we do as humans. But you can feel the edges of those buttons. So you can just, in your head, while the student's answering or while you're asking the question, you can just slide your finger up and down to find the button that you need very easily.